Well, hello. As I can here show you the written photograph of you coloring here. As you see right here, is you have a guy coloring right here of say so far as a little guy is a little guy. As if for me is like if we all remember, it's like if we could remember the house or town that we grew up at, that if we could remember the places that such as if it were a house or if it was an apartment complex or if it was a condo, whatever it was, the location from where you lived at whenever you were very young, and so far as for trying to remember exactly their surroundings for whatever it was, if it was a bunch of trees or if there was a park nearby or whatever it was, but you have it right here so far as written photograph. Is you get the green marker right here, but it's like if you so far as remember the address is that course it was 3120 Woodcliff Manor. Woodcliff Manor, and after that, and it's like so far as St. Charles, Missouri, but and then of course the zip code is 63303. I think would be the zip code there. But anyway, but of course if we all can remember our old address, and then of course our old telephone number, whatever it is, but of course it's like the area code there would more likely be 636, but of course it's like I would not even remember what our old telephone number was, but more likely that you got for a written photograph is you have it to where talking about ideas that get you in mind so far as what you can remember so far as the old home that where you used to live whenever you were a little girl or a little guy, when you're roaming around with your parents. If you were to walk around in the front yard or in the backyard, that in your surroundings, and let's just say that whenever you were a baby, that it's like whenever you were a baby, that a lot of times that so far as being able to remember a lot of that stuff. So far, whenever you were a baby, that it's like so far with being a little guy, is that the purpose about the title too for so far as a written photograph is that of course on my birthday came narrowly 2 weeks before. It's like it came nearly 2 weeks before the after, I would say to my birthday was about 2 weeks after the 4th of July actually, and of course there was so far as the American flag, you got the American flag at about right here. And then after that, then of course it goes to red, white, and blue. You got the American flag right there on the side of the house, and then so far as for the American flag, you got the American flag waving right here. Get the American flag right here, and then along with you got the birthday cake. But as we all know, that whenever we're younger, is that places where we used to live, is that the best way to remember it is think about it. Maybe just by thinking about what the surroundings were back then, back in the early 1990s. That what the place looked like, and whenever you're much younger, that you begin to wonder that whatever it is, if it's still there, and then knowing the surroundings. But so far as for for a written photograph, is you have it to where, say that the street address would probably have been located at about right here. You got 3120. And so far with the written photograph, is knowing is that so far with you got the toy right there, and then along with you, and then along with your parent, it could be a mom or a dad right there. More like you say, use a mom right there, but you got the the parent right there. They'll be walking with you along, you say it's the sidewalk, or it could be the side of the street. But so far as for a written photograph, is you have it to where that whoever who does the artwork is a know. Is like whoever who does the artwork, you can say is just like you saying this is as your birthday. So far as July, so far as 18th, and you connect the 1, and then the 9, and then the 8, and then the 4. And so far with July 18th, 1984. And then along with this, like this, so far as the home, and so far as for written photograph, along for the remembrance, to the remembrance, to know about about the house, of your best memories, so far as the remember of the house where you used to live at, so far written photograph and a written photograph color.